back to the channel. It's Running and Gunning here. Yeah, there's definitely been a leave of absence, as you can tell by the differing upload dates from this video and the one previous to this. I'm trying to be way more consistent. I got really busy and had to do a lot of crazy stuff in between there, and since this isn't really a job for me, I can't really make a ton of time for it, but I'm going to try and be a lot more consistent. That's my goal at least. But I want to see if anyone can guess this sound. This. Oh yeah, that right there. That's the sound of America, baby. Alright, so today we're going to be doing another differing thing, which is taking out a plane. Well, I think we've taken out some planes in my previous videos, but this is going to be a sole plane video. The P-51H-5-NA, which is actually my favorite, at least definitely prop plane in the game, but it's probably my favorite plane in the game, and it's one of my favorite planes in real life, the P-51. Not this specific model, but at least in game, this plane is amazing. The speed you can reach in this thing, and then the ability when you're at that speed, and the flaps, the speed that you can use flaps in this when you're going really fast, you can really make some tight turns. Now obviously you're not going to want to be turning with like Japanese planes or anything like that, but German, you're toasting them. And what the biggest run-in with this is running into, they've been nerfed a lot, but before it was like the R2Y2s. This thing got wrecked by them or anything like that. I actually do enjoy this in jet games because you can climb up and get a bunch of altitude. No one's really up there with you because there's not like sky climbing Focke-Wulfs and BF-109s and all that, or Spitfires if you happen to be playing against the British, which I don't even know if you can, but there's no one really sky climbing. They're all kind of doing their jet thing, and then you just pop on down, catch them in a turn or something, and you're toasting them because they're so, ooh, I'm in a jet, especially brand new jets. People that are brand new to jets, you know, they're just doing their thing because this thing was catching the low BR of jets. But I really love this plane. I think it's actually my best American plane in terms of kills. I don't know about kill to death, but I have most kills in it. I think it's my best out of all the nations. I really don't play air realistic a crazy amount, but yeah, it's my best. D13, D20. As you can tell, a lot of American and German, but we'll check it out, see what we can do, and hopefully get some good games. Alright, I'll see you in there. Hello everyone, and welcome to France as we get this underway. Nice little air spawn. Oh, first let's make sure we don't fly into anyone. So not a jet game. Only, well, max is 4 bombers, but no attackers so far, so that's nice. Normally, these American teams, Jesus, you're maxed out on bombers, and then all these up here would be fighter or attackers if they're not bombers, and you'd have like 3 fighters versus entire teams of fighters. So good that we got a lot of fighters, because that is one thing I despised, was like 3 of you and then your entire team's damn bombers and attackers, so you just get annihilated unless you go like side climb forever and try and get above everyone, but then you're by yourself, or you go in with the rest of your team and you're at a huge disadvantage on speed and altitude and you still get destroyed. So it means pick your poison. We're just gonna, normally I would side climb in this, and we might actually a little bit side climb a tad over to the right. And I may try and use a little bit of manual engine controls in this. Back in my glory days of flying this, I haven't flown here in realistic in a while, so this is going to be rusty, and this video should be interesting. I'm not going to cherry pick, so if this is garbage, I'll post some garbage gameplay, and everyone is not going to enjoy it just as much as I didn't enjoy filming it. So we'll see what we can get our hands into, and come back to you and find an enemy. Now I know this was only a couple seconds ago and we haven't really technically found one, but we have found, oh, see, they like disappear when you zoom in. I mean, it didn't fully disappear, but I don't know if you can see that, but we got a dot down there off the tip of my left wing, and then another dot off the tip of my left wing, and then a dot right there off the tip of my right wing. So 3 low flyers. I haven't. Oh, yeah, there's one right there off the tip of my left wing again. He's higher, probably our altitude or higher. I would just gamble and say higher. So that's a safe bet. Let's check where our team is. So behind us and to the left a little bit. So we're kind of out here to the right, kind of on our own, but definitely on a JU-80 or 288. Almost said 88. And I also like to check the map every once in a while with this plane, especially because it has like 11 minutes of WEP. So I know we've been flying for WEP for about 3.5 minutes now, because I don't like to burn it all on the climb. I like to save some for combat, because this thing without WEP is pretty sluggish, I'm not gonna lie. So you definitely need some for that, and we're overheating. That's why I generally like to use manual engine control when doing this, when flying this plane, or a lot of American planes, is try and keep that engine cool, because you can do it pretty well by yourself without doing all this nonsense. But we might cut over to the left, actually. Go over to the left and start flying over there back towards our team, because we're at 6,000. So we're going to do that. We're going to drop it off WEP, cool it a little bit, kind of slowly bank in, try and keep our speed, not that we're going fast, but keep what speed we do have kind of there, and turn back in towards our team, and then continue with a shower climb while we're off WEP, so we keep our airspeed up. There's 2 right on either side of my propeller right now. They're definitely lower than me. There's a 3rd down there too, maybe going near that F4U, but I don't think anyone likes being up here because of the clouds, so we might have a good game to try and pounce on some people. I don't want to burn all my energy or all my altitude right now on the targets down there, because there's always that 1 or 2 BF-109s that want to climb to space, and I guess you could say I'm doing that right now, but it's very annoying. But we are going to turn back, make sure we don't, oh shit, I'm getting motion sickness flipping through all these cameras. So the doe did kill. I'm going to hop back down there and help out that BF-109. It's better to have teammates than be up high with no teammates and then they're all on you. Go 0% throttle because I want to keep my speed up, but I don't want to blow past these people. And we're going to go after the doe initially because he's by himself, although it looks like he might crash. And my aim's horrible, so disregard that. Get it back on WEP. Slowly turn up. Keep this plane going quick. Something might be shooting at me from behind, but he's on fire. Making sure there's not anyone behind me. I saw that dot on the map. Try and help our squad mate here in this F8F. Come here, buddy. The fires are amazing in this plane. Well, in any 50 cal plane. I don't know why I'm singling it out to this plane. Really don't want to head on with this dude, so we're not going to. Not a fan of head-ons, especially when I believe that I am in the superior plane. And he's going to pull away a little bit because he had all that airspeed coming down, but we do have the teammate advantage. Like I said earlier, take a couple pop shots at him. Critted him, actually. Wonder what I critted. Right aileron. But like I said earlier, I'd rather have teammates over altitude and be by myself any day of the week, and that seems to be their approach because we're kind of getting gangbanged right now. And we might have to head on this BF-109, which we don't have the, oh shit, forgot the button. Haha. Disregard that.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Oh,
he
might crash
fucked up.
to the ground. Oh, I totally muffed it. Well, besides me being trash at the game, that was a decent first game. So, see you in the next one. And we are back on Bulge. Got ourselves a nice little match here. Put up the gear before it breaks off. You know, not a horrible team. Only got 2 non-fighters or 3 non-fighters, so I will take that 100%. A million days out of the week. And we're gonna side climb a tad. Slap her up to 20. Let's get in there. Get in there, Lewis. Anyone watch Formula 1? No? Yep. Just me? I wouldn't blame you. Pretty boring. Kinda like this climb. If you're still watching the video, leave a like. I know you've all clicked off. Don't lie to me. Alright. I'll get back to you when something interesting happens. Alright, and we're back. Spotted a lot of Japanese planes over here. Seem to have all climbed together, but my team's pretty close together. Got a Spitfire down there below me. Then a couple more teammates coming in, so seems to all be coming to a head right here. Let's see what some of these people are going to do. We may help out this Spitfire if that K-84 is the only one that's going to jump in on him. But it seems like it may be a couple of them. Or if any of them separate themselves from the pack a little bit, hop on it. I'm going to hop on this A7M. See what we can do. Critical. That's all we're gonna do to him. We're gonna pop off. He's gonna come back at us. We're gonna attempt to avoid. I may have made a mistake pulling off like that. Should have continued my dive. His airspeed's not terrible, but we do have a teammate coming in to help. Would like to thank you for your service. BF-19 coming in. We are pretty damaged. Fuel leak, oil leak, missing a flap, got some fuselage damage. That BF-19 cleaned up my teammate that helped me. May not be able to do this. I don't think we have the airspeed of the plane anymore to go after that guy. Chill down here and let him do what he's gonna do. Make our way back to base, keep our airspeed up a little bit, see what he wants to do. So we are very badly damaged. Could bait for our teammates, provoke him, see what he's gonna do, but I think I might actually go back and land, considering how damaged we are. And we're gonna go back and land, and I'll let you know if anything happens before or after then. Both kind of got mopped up off the floor. Yeah, but I need to return with this oil leak and fuel leak, but I'll catch back up to you when we get back into it. Okay, so we just spotted 2 JU 288s. They only have 3 people left on our team, or on their team, so we're gonna go for it. I don't really care about my altitude at this point. There's only 3 people left, and we have a huge numbers advantage, so we'll go for kills. Come off wet, cool down the engine. I don't want to be flying in on this dude. Got him, now it's time for his buddy. Seemed to got him pretty well too. He should burn up, but we got tons of ammo. Well, no, apparently not, so we'll set a second fire. Oh, 2 kills and an assist. 2 of those being on bombers. They were very easy pickings. Last one is also a bomber. I think those 2 might be returning to base or out of ammo. Try and get under him, level out, gain a ton of speed because he's going to shoot at me with those people, and we're going to do exactly what that F8F is doing. Zoom climb and try and clip him a little bit. Aim forward a little bit more. Got some hits. He's going to start firing at us with his gunners. Well, at least if he does escape our grasp, he's gonna have a hard time landing.
Our base is under attack. We must repel the attackers.
Dear God, do his gunners have a lot of ammo? Got a fire with the last little bit of our ammo. Oh, and we're out of ammo. Let me get off what land this puppy. And solid game. Pretty boring up until the end, but got some nice hits on that last guy up in the air. Even though it was a bomber and not really doing much, but it's weird to see 3 bombers on German teams. I mean, it may not be weird to see, I just haven't played ARB in a while, so it's weird to me. I'm used to them having full fighter teams except for maybe like 1 bomber. But decent game, awesome teammates. Rocket Man and Summer Breezy, so I already hear a jet before you even say there it is. Alright, we're in a jet game. 2 bombers, B-29, never would use that. Ooh, German on, oh, I was about to say it was a wait, I gotta mess with them. If I can spell enemy right. like I was saying in that intro, I don't mind jet games in this thing because all the planes get all in their little thing, and then we just kind of end up doing our own thing, you know. We find our little niche and we destroy them. Me and a Raptor 03JA. Pretty decent sized game, so we're gonna be ME262s, maybe ME163. Is it ME163 or just M1? No, just 163. I'm just gonna say, I think it is ME163s. The 262s, 163s. Trying to think of what else. Oh, it's Rocket Man. Where's he at? Is that the dude from the last man? Last game? I think so. Who knows? You guys will be able to tell better than I will, or maybe I'll tell when I edit this video. So FAF is keeping with us. Actually, he is catching us rapidly. Wonder if he's... Oh shit, Anaраdos. Forgot about those. I hate those, because those early game are what come and try and molest you before you're even ready. And I'm assuming it's one with guns, because that B-17 is... Oh, that's just unfair. Look at that. Absolutely wrecked him. This one plane, oh, Heinkel, poor guy. This one plane I don't like flying against in this thing is that the problem is we don't have that many people up front here. We have two F-84s and then an F-84 down there, and then me, an F-80F, another P-51, and then it's just versus this jet onslaught. So we're actually going to stop climbing, level out, gain some speed, web off, wait for these guys to do their thing, and get into it with some planes. Some Hortons, those are not fun to fly against. Really not a fan of that Arado, so we're going to fly away from him, more towards this crowd. Let's see what we can do over here. So we have three of our teammates. Manzai rushing. Let's see what we can do here. I don't think an ME262 can outturn us. He can. He's doing some cancer rolls like he's in a Saber. Get this guy down before he outruns me. Burning a lot of MG ammo here. We're gonna pull off, let this guy have him. And he crashed into him. Wow. Didn't even get an assist for that because he crashed into him. Might have been a mistake doing that maneuver right there. So what I really need to happen is for the jets to help me help them. I can't do much by myself except outturn. We are going so slow. We're gonna have to get this dude to lock up. He comes back down with all that speed. He be coming with a vengeance. Alright, we're gonna wait for our opportunity. Let him get a little close. Do like a little Top Gun thing here once he starts firing. They got us. Ah. Well, can't win them all. Cannot win them all. Well, that wraps it up for this video. Like I said, wasn't really gonna cherry pick. So there's a decent game, pretty solid game, except for me crashing and that end game just to see what getting demolished looks like, and me doing some stupid stuff. Judge me. I know I'm horrible at ARB and I make stupid mistakes and don't play 100% of my playing strengths, but leave constructive criticism in the comments. But this is kind of also just to break the ice, upload again, but I will see you in the next one.